2023 Jeep Renegade. The 2023 Jeep Renegade is a subcompact SUV with a decidedly outdoorsy nature. Based on the same platform as the Fiat 500X, the two-row Cute Ute is the smallest in Jeep's lineup. Both share a punchy 1.3-liter turbocharged engine and, available, all-wheel drive. But unlike its city-dwelling cousin, the Renegade is more of a country mouse. It boasts a rugged-looking exterior replete with plastic cladding and, on the inside, a utilitarian cabin that won't mind a little trail dust. And on the trail is where the little Jeep excels. With impressive off-road hardware, including all-terrain tires, skid plates, and hill descent control on the Trailhawk model, the Renegade can tackle tough terrain better than anything in its class, including the nature-loving Subaru Crosstrek. But this off-road bent saddles the Renegade with a higher price tag and less refinement than some competitors.
2024 Mazda CX-30. The CX-30 nonetheless remains one of our favorite subcompact SUVs among a strong class that includes the Volkswagen Taos, Hyundai Kona, and Chevrolet Trailblazer. Subcompact SUVs keep gaining in popularity, and for good reason. They have a similar footprint to traditional family sedans, making them more maneuverable than larger SUVs. You also get more passenger space and cargo capacity, along with the elevated ride height many drivers appreciate. There is no shortage of practical and praiseworthy models in this class, but if you're looking for some driving fun, we suggest the 2024 Mazda CX-30. The CX-30's sleek exterior styling is a real standout among more utilitarian rivals, and its interior could easily be mistaken for an entry-level luxury brand. As a Mazda, it's also a bit more engaging to drive than other SUVs. That's especially true of the powerful turbocharged engine that pairs perfectly with the CX-30's sporty suspension tuning. The Mazda CX-30 does have a few weak spots when compared to the competition, though. Rivals have roomier back seats, and most rivals offer more cargo space, too. Also missing is an electrified or hybrid model, while most competitors also offer those fuel-efficient versions.
2024 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. The plus side of the Outlander Sport is its size and accessibility for the price. The interior offers decent space for passengers in both the first and second row of seats. Euro TMS also easy to climb into and out of, so those with accessibility concerns may find it a good fit for their needs. Cargo space is also better than adequate, at 21.7 cubic feet of maximum capacity, owing to the Outlander Sport Euro TMS upright hatchback styling. Getting into a modern compact SUV can be expensive these days, but the 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport takes the affordable route. It has one of the lowest starting prices in the class, yet includes all-wheel drive and a healthy set of safety features on all models. It would be accurate to call the Outlander Sport relatively attainable. Whether you can reasonably call it modern, on the other hand, is another story. But the Outlander Sport fails to impress in any particular area, and the introduction of a Trail Edition trim for 2024 does little to stir excitement. 2023 Fiat 500X. The 500X, the only Fiat model currently offered in the US, is a compact crossover that shares its underpinnings with the Jeep Renegade. Fiat and Jeep are both part of the Stellantis automotive group. The 500X hasn't changed much since its introduction in 2016, but the little car still stands out from the crowd with its distinctive Italian design inspired by the original Fiat 500. Inside, the cabin is surprisingly roomy, at least in the front seats. Rear seat passengers will be cramped, especially with all three seats occupied. Last year Fiat added the al fresco option, a retractable fabric roof that adds another level of fun to the little car. The 500X, the only Fiat model currently offered in the US, is a compact crossover that shares its underpinnings with the Jeep Renegade. Fiat and Jeep are both part of the Stellantis automotive group. The 500X hasn't changed much since its introduction in 2016, but the little car still stands out from the crowd with its distinctive Italian design inspired by the original Fiat 500. Sold in two trim levels, the 500X comes standard with all-wheel drive and a spunky turbocharged 1.3-liter engine teamed exclusively with a smooth shifting 9-speed automatic transmission. 2024 Dodge Hornet. In overall length, the Hornet is about 3 inches shorter than the sales-leading Toyota RAV4. It's about 2 inches shorter than the Mazda CX-5, a vehicle widely regarded as the most fun to drive in the class. Other competitors, such as the Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, and Ford Escape, are more mainstream and have few sporting pretensions. The Volkswagen Tiguan offers European-style handling but lags the Hornet in horsepower by a wide margin. The 2024 Dodge Hornet delivers excitement in a vehicle segment filled with mundane grocery getters. Compact SUVs are extremely popular, but you can count the number of fun-to-drive models on your thumbs. The Dodge Hornet changes that. Based on the Alfa Romeo Tonale, the Hornet brings an upscale European sensibility while also delivering a taste of Dodge attitude. The Hornet is the brand's first all-new vehicle in more than a decade. It moves the performance-oriented brand in a more sophisticated direction, evidenced by the fact the range-topping Dodge Hornet RT is the first electrified Dodge in the brand's storied history. 2024 Hyundai Kona Electric. The electric Kona, introduced in 2019, while well-received, was always a bit cramped and short on cargo space compared to its rivals. For 2024, though, the Kona has a new platform that's longer and wider, addressing those issues and making it much more competitive. Its chief drawbacks have been its pricing and the loss of federal tax credit eligibility, except for leased models. Hyundai Hosna Euro TMT released 2024 pricing yet, but it will offer a lower-cost version equipped with a new, shorter-range battery pack. The beginner EV competitive set is small but soon will include a hot new entry, Volvo a Euro TMS stylish EX30. Shoppers might also want to consider the Kona Euro TMS corporate cousin, the Kia Niro EV, which was redesigned for 2023, as well as the Nissan Leaf, and
Kia Seltos. Kia puts many eggs in the compact crossover basket with 4 distinct offerings. The Seltos splits the lineup, with the entry-level Soul on one side and the larger Sportage on the other. Add the Niro hybrid and EV models, and Kia has the 5-passenger market well covered. But for the lowest-priced Kia SUV with all-wheel drive and traditional SUV styling, the Seltos is the way to go. The Seltos boasts a roomy cabin with a surprisingly spacious rear seat and plenty of cargo space. With its large display screen that encompasses a 10.25-inch digital gauge cluster and 10.25-inch infotainment display, the small crossover has a high-tech, premium vibe. The seats are stylish and can be trimmed in cloth or synthetic leather. Kia offers the Seltos in a range of trims, including the X-Line, which gives the crossover a more rugged appearance. 2 engines are available, however, the base engine is underwhelming. We much prefer the turbocharged power plant that puts out 195 horsepower and is paired with a smooth shifting 8-speed automatic. Both offer reasonably good fuel economy,